I really appreciate the love that you have for your child and your desire to boost your child's self-confidence. Self-confidence is so very important for your child as well as for adults. I mean, that gives us confidence to achieve tasks and to take appropriate risk and just to have a successful, godly, responsible adult life. And so I'm going to give you a number of ideas to help you boost your child's self-confidence. And I pray that 2 or 3 ideas you can begin today to immediately implement to make a huge difference in your child's self-confidence. You can and you will be an effective parent in boosting self-confidence after I go through these ideas. It starts with being a leader parent and not a boss. In the business world, leaders provide their employees with freedom. They want their employees to grow into a job and to experience success in the job. And they want their employees to feel that they're capable and they're confident. And so a leader gives an employee freedom. A boss in the business world is controlling their employee, micromanaging, giving them a lot of rules, looking over their shoulders. And an employee kind of has the feeling that they're not competent, that they're not capable. And so as a parent, the first key idea is to be a leader with your child, leading and directing your child, guiding your child toward a responsible adult life. In terms of being a leader, as a mom and a dad, you want to be a lifelong learner. And you want to operate at a higher level in every area of your life that you desire for your child. Children are emotional sponges. Children breathe in the family air. And so as a mom and a dad, make sure that you're a lifelong learner, reading good Christian books, reading or listening to podcasts, watching videos, and just taking in all the information you can to be a lifelong learner so that if you want your child to be confident, you're operating at a higher level in confidence than your child. And your child can be a sponge and sponge up the confidence that you have in your heart. Loving Christian parents believe they need to control behavior. And a parent can possibly control behavior up until about the age of 12. After the age of 12, and when children are not within eyesight of mom and dad, teenagers are going to make a lot of major decisions because mom and dad are not around. And so control is not healthy for a child. And also what's not healthy is being overprotective. Loving Christian parents want to protect their kids from bumps and bruises. And bumps and bruises and mistakes really help a child grow stronger. What doesn't hurt a child makes a child stronger. And if a parent is always running in to intervene, to help a child deal with a challenge or a dilemma, then a child kind of feels, I'm not confident enough to handle the world without mom and dad. And parents then are causing a child not to feel capable. So do not be over-controlling, because over-controlling parents do not give their kids a chance to make decisions. They're making all the decisions for the kids, and that knocks out the self-confidence. And don't also be overprotective. Give a child a chance to deal with the bumps and bruises of life. Children who have self-confidence have parents that demonstrate unconditional love. There are 3 verbal unconditional love statements that make the world of difference. Every day, and if not every day, I hope very regularly, tell your children not just I love you, but tell your child I love you no matter what. And the 3 big words are no matter what, because we all make mistakes. We're all imperfect, flawed sinners. And so your child is going to make a mistake, but they need to be reassured that no matter what mistakes they make, as a mom and a dad, you love them no matter what, and you'll always love them no matter what. A second verbal unconditional love statement is, I will love you even more tomorrow than I did today. That gives a child a safe, secure feeling, and that builds self-confidence within the child. And I think you may say that during the day, but the best time to say that is when a child goes to bed. I will love you even more tomorrow than I did today. How well do you think your child's going to sleep that night? They're going to feel confident and go to bed knowing mom and dad are going to love them more tomorrow than they do today. And then third, to say, I am proud of you. If there's one sentence that I've probably helped about 1,000 kids in their lives, is parents will, or the kids will ask me, Dr. Schroeder, are my mom and dad proud of me? Parents do not use that P word, the proud word, enough. And parents need to do that, not when a child achieves and accomplishes anything. Maybe they're just sitting on the sofa watching a TV show or a football game or whatever, and mom and dad pat them on the leg and say, I am so very proud of you. That builds self-confidence in your child. Or your child is riding with you in the car, and just out of the blue you say, I am so very proud of you. Those three unconditional verbal statements, I love you no matter what, I will love you more tomorrow than I did today, and I'm proud of you, make a huge difference. And then demonstrate physical unconditional love for your kids. Often physical touch happens until a child is about 8. Make sure that happens from 8 to 18 as well. It's interesting in the Bible, when Jesus healed a number of individuals, 22 times, we have 22 Bible verses that when Jesus healed, he touched them. And so likewise, it's very healing and builds self-confidence for a parent to do a lot of touches with their kids. Not just hugs, pats on the back, tussling the hair, lovingly squeezing the arm, but physical touch makes a huge difference in a child's self-confidence. And I have counseled numerous adults that have told me they feel insecure, they have self-doubts, they lack self-confidence because growing up, their moms and dads did not give them much physical touch, much less hugs. And then another key idea in boosting your child's self-confidence are positive labels. Whatever words, labels you put on your child's forehead, that is exactly what they'll become. And so parents need to make sure they give positive labels with the phrase, I appreciate. And so if a child is struggling at being disorganized, when they become organized, say, I appreciate how organized you are. I appreciate that you're a can-do, take-action person. I appreciate that you're self-disciplined. I appreciate that you're motivated. When they demonstrate confidence, give them that positive label. I appreciate how confident you were with that task. Labels make the world of difference in children. And I have seen that over and over and over boost self-confidence in a child when parents use the words I appreciate. Thank you is good, but I define that as gratitude. Appreciate is praise. And so give positive labels to boost your child's self-confidence with an I appreciate, that you are so determined to never give up, and phrases and labels like that. And then make sure as a parent to boost self-confidence that you compliment more than you criticize and correct. A lot of parents have the myth that what leads to confidence within a child or leads to a good decision-making child is correction and criticism. That is absolutely not true. Compliments, like the I appreciate, is what leads to a child having self-confidence. Again, I have seen numerous adults that told me their parents corrected them so often, criticized them so often, rarely complimented them, that when their parents did compliment them, they didn't believe their parents because they thought they were not good in their parents' eyes. And so compliment more than you correct and criticize.